Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Mini Luxury. Here are 10 of the world's rarest watches that cost a fortune. Number 10, Ulysse Nardin Hannibal Minute Repeater. This is limited to only 30 pieces, and when you read into the mechanics that make this watch, you'll understand why. It has a Westminster repeater with a 4-note melody that requires 4 chimes and 4 gongs in the watch, playing melodies on the hour, minute, and the quarter time. The figures, known as the jacquemarts, are animated to move within the hours and minutes, and the gears and levels are made of steel, and the dial's top plate is made of granite sourced from the Alps. It'll set you back about $730. Number 9, Vincentera Luna Watch. This is a watch from Vincent Plom, who's a master watchmaker who doesn't let the fact that he's bound to a wheelchair stop him from creating masterpieces. It's a fine example of his attention to detail and craftsmanship. This tonneau-shaped watch not only keeps track of time, but also boasts a day-night indicator, along with a little spinning orb of the Earth that completes 1 revolution in 24 hours. Available in polished steel, pink, yellow, and white gold, there's limited pieces for each model, with the low-end price of $15,000 all the way to $27,000. Number 8, Split Seconds Patek Philippe. Tiffany & Co. is a luxury and specialty retailer, well known for their high-end jewelry. We know them as the place that sells super expensive stuff we can't afford. But Tiffany & Company's inventory isn't just limited to jewelry, it also includes rare and expensive watches. And one unique watch you can get from Tiffany, if you happen to select the few with the money to burn, is a signed Patek Philippe 18 karat gold watch that retails for a cool $555,000. It's a gold watch made in 1952 and has 25 jewels and applied gold Breguet numerals.
Because then the neck slap and indeed the entire session.
Number 7, Hublot La Ferrari watch. The Ferrari brand is known for their expensive cars, but if you happen to have some change left over after purchasing a $1.4 million car, you can use that cash to get a matching watch. These designers created the La Ferrari watch to match the Ferrari supercar with the same name. La Ferrari is made of black PVT titanium, sapphire crystals, and has a 50-day power reserve. The complicated inner workings of the watch even resemble a car's engine and copy its curves and colors. This watch costs a little over $300,000.
And again, this is the Hublot La Ferrari M.
Number 6, Steve McQueen's Rolex Submariner. The history of McQueen's watch is as exciting as one of his movies. This Rolex Submariner, bought by McQueen in the 1960s, has been worn in 2 of his movies, The Great Escape and The Towering Inferno. McQueen eventually gave the watch to his friend and stuntman Lauren James, and it's the only watch with McQueen's name engraved on it. This precious timepiece was almost lost in the California fires in 2016, but found, fixed, and brought back to life by Rolex. It was bought at an undisclosed price at an auction, but assumed to have gone for over $200,000.
Finished. There you go, Submariner with a...
Number 5, Piaget Emperador Temple. When a watch costs $3.3 million, you can probably assume it's either a magic transformer watch that turns into a mansion, or a watch covered with obscene amount of diamonds. This watch fits the profile of a $1 million watch, and while the watch doesn't turn into a temple, it's absolutely encrusted with diamonds. With a little over 1,000 emerald and baguette cut diamonds, as well as the mother of pearl dial, this timepiece has such an overabundance of bling, people will be blinded by the beauty from a mile away.
Nickname Master of the Thin. The watch really does deliver.
Number 4, Louis Moinet Meteoris. Created by Louis Moinet, a company in Switzerland known for their extravagant watches, the Meteoris is one of the finest. This $4.6 million watch has all the bells and whistles you would expect from a watch shooting that kind of price tag. Combined with state-of-the-art technology and rare materials, it's an eye-catching watch with exposed intricate mechanisms that look like a work of art. But what really sets this apart from the rest of the watches on this list is the Tourbillon Mars dial, made of 180 million-year-old meteorite known as Jida al-Hari 479.
Model. New case, new recessed horns, and new...
Number 3, Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona. The title of highest price tag ever achieved for a wristwatch at an auction belongs to Paul Newman's 1968 Daytona Rolex. In 2017, only 12 minutes of bidding passed before the watch was sold to a bidder over the phone for $15.5 million, breaking the previous record of $11 million. The watch was originally a gift to Newman from his wife and eventually went on to become the holy grail of watches, attracting buyers who not only love watches, but buyers who collect Americana and Hollywood memorabilia.
I was going through eBay looking for some past.
Number 2, Marie Antoinette Pocket Watch. Although named after Marie Antoinette, the muse for this $30 million watch had been gone for 34 years when it was finally finished in 1827. It's as intricate as it is beautiful, with 823 parts. Most of the parts of this timepiece are made out of polished pink gold. The watch has an exciting past. It was stolen in 1983 from a museum in Jerusalem, then recovered in 2007, reconstructed and put on display in 2008. The watch is now in a presentation case carved for an oak tree from Versailles that the Queen used to rest under. Number 1. Graph Diamonds Hallucination. The most expensive item ever displayed at the Baselworld exhibition is the Graph Hallucination watch. The distinct timepiece is covered with rare multicolored diamonds and described as a structural masterpiece. The stones used for the watch were chosen by Mr. Graph over a span of a few years and were meticulously placed one by one. Other watches pale in comparison, not only because of the beauty of each individual colored diamond that make up the watch, but also for its mind-blowing $55 million price tag, making it one of the most expensive watches in the world. But this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.